Hello YouTubers, so today's episode, Crypto Inspector, is going to talk to you about how can you spot some tips and advices if a crypto broker is a scam, right? So I'm gonna talk about 6 tips. We're gonna go through them. So if you're new to cryptocurrency or you're already trading, maybe you can use them and you can justify, basically, check for yourself if the broker is good or not. So let's go through them. So number 0, it's actually 7 reasons in reality. So you might tell me if they're regulated, right? I mean, this is becoming obsolete in my opinion. We already seen from statistics that a human is always hackable, either with money, bribing, or with magic, even not to mention like the worst case scenario when they say like, I'm gonna kill your close ones. The good thing about regulation, I have to admit, there's always something good in everything, is that they enforce ISO 27001. Now, what's that? Because a lot of people don't know that. So as you see, the ISO 27001 is an international standard on how to manage information security. The standard was originally published jointly by the International Organization for Standardization and the International Electrotechnical Commission. Okay, it's good. As you see, for example, here you have, you can check if a broker has its ISO 27001 certificate. Okay, so this is something good. It's like a layer of security. That means they hired hackers, they followed they got hacked and they paid people to hack them and they probably fixed some issues. Okay, so this doesn't mean like security is a myth in reality, but it's like they put a lock outside the door. So that is something that you can look at. This was mainly for the number 0, so you can research your broker. Did they make their ISO 27001? No. If they didn't, then I don't know where they're going. You know, it's like crazy. Another point is that, you know, this is a tip that I wanted to say, like why cryptocurrency brokers and crypto basically trading is always safer, because everything is going in the blockchain. Okay, blockchain is much more secure than banks and physical people, because it's a self-sustained system. There's no silver bullet though. That means it can be hacked by black hats. It has been, but very, very hard as compared, like if you compare the hacks and how they've been from the blockchain and the banks is much easier to bribe a human, which you know, it's much easier. It's just give him money or do some black magic, whatever, dark psychology. So there's a lot of ways that a human is hackable, but in reality the blockchain is secure. It's more secure than a human. Okay, however, there's new blockchains that are being developed, and anytime there's a 0 day, what's a 0 day? That means the first time a hacker finds this hack, the backdoor you want to call it, or a vulnerability, right? So when they find a 0 day, then someone has to patch it. So basically, the thing is that when it comes to the most secure crypto broker, it's someone that is always being hacked, but he has the team of people that they're hacking him, and they keep paying for remediating those. Or every time a 0 day has been found, they keep paying black hat ethical hackers to remediate the issues. Okay, so also I wanted to say that there is no conflict of interest. That's a big factor why blockchain is better, because there's no conflict of interest. Who is going to basically have conflict? It's a self-sustained system. Okay, so humans are having conflicts of interest. So let's go now to the number 1. Okay, so the first thing you have to check is CoinMarketCap, and I have a video on that. I'll link it in the description, and please don't forget to like, subscribe, learn, and share. So the first thing, let's say you have a broker and you want to know if it's good. Okay, so the first step you can do after checking if they have basically the ISO, because that is primary in my opinion, is you go to CoinMarketCap, okay, and you go to exchanges here. And as you can see here, number 1 is Binance, and you can check their spot exchange score. What is that? So it ranks and scores exchanges based on the following: web traffic factor, average liquidity, volume, as well as the confidence that the volume reported by an exchange is legitimate. Okay, so and then you have the score here. So you see Binance is trading, look how much, and then the average liquidity and how many weekly visits, like 22 million weekly visits, and how many markets and how many coins they trade. And then you can check the volume graph. I said that it has a good exchange score. You can also see the volume graph. It's quite good. And then let's say if you go to someone that is not that popular, right? They have a lot of them here. So you can see here that like this has fell a lot. And you can see that they only have 13 coins, for example, not many visits. So as you can see here, you can compare it with another broker. So for example, here you see this one has been falling and then it's catching up. But then why are they trading only with 35 coins? And then you can see the weekly visits. Okay, it's not a lot. Average liquidity. So, and the score here. So that's not quite a high score. That would be an issue. Okay, so that's point number one. Check on CoinMarketCap. Check its basically the volume, and you can make your own basically assumption there. Okay, number two. So if a crypto broker is asking you for a minimum deposit, right, that's smelling like a scam. Why would someone ask you to put X amount? Like, why would someone ask you to put 100 euros or 1,000 euros or 5,000 euros? Especially when they ask more, that means they're literally looking that they want to steal the rich or something. So no broker should ask you for minimum deposit. Okay, I'm not talking like, for example, 1 euro. Obviously, probably it's like 10, 50 euro something. I mean, there should not be minimum deposit, okay? I think this is something that you will have to think about it if a broker asks for that. Another thing is that there is a crypto blacklist website, basically. As you can see, I'll link it also in the description. You have these chargebacks, and basically all these have been reported, and most of them I've checked have been closed. Okay, so the domain, the website doesn't exist, probably because a lot of people, they reported them. So that's quite a lot of them. Okay, the good thing is that the power of the people are reporting. There are websites such as this one, who you can literally, let's say, if you've been scammed, I hope not, on this one, for example, you can put your name, and probably they escalated somehow with them, and you know, something happens. So number 4 point is that if they're offering unrealistic rebates, so basically if they tell you that you deposit 100 euros and then they freeze your money, okay, and then they tell you in 7 months or 6 months you're gonna get 4 times this money. I mean, come on, how would a broker make money from that? First of all, common sense, okay? And most of the scams that you read, this is how they get scammed. And guess what? A lot of them, they give the money. So basically, they have to show that it's a true scam, a good broker, right? So what do? So they give some people triple the money, because what they do is they take your money when it's frozen and they trade it. They trade with your money without your consent, basically, unless you probably even consented to it and on the terms and condition, because no one reads them, right? And then they make a lot of money because crypto has been bull a lot, and then they might give to some people so they can make free marketing for them. A good rebate is something like crypto.com or Binance is offering. So something like a normal amount, like 25 euros or 50, or sometimes when they do some good rebates from time to time, where you get 100 or 300 or there's a draw, okay, that's realistic. But if a crypto broker will tell you that deposit now 100 and you're gonna get 4 or 5 times the money and your money is frozen, this sounds like a crazy business model, right? It doesn't sound true. So a 5th point is you can test, and this is one of my favorites that I've done, you can test with some small deposits and withdrawals. So let's say you checklisted all the previous points and you're ready to deposit and see. So deposit some money, withdraw to your MetaMask wallet, or to another source, okay? Maybe to another broker, and then check that if they block anything, if they freeze anything, that is suspicious, okay? That is suspicious. However, have in mind, and it did happen, many brokers, they let you withdraw, even they tell you this is the account manager, follow his advice, he will give you good advices, you will make money. But then once you make a big amount, what do? They freeze your account later. So you have to watch it, okay? You can try to basically, you have to know that you are in control of your crypto. So if a broker tells you no, don't take your money, and you take your money and then your account has frozen, you've been scammed. Okay, so you need to look at those tips. And the final tip is you can check their website, so how secure it is. So, and if I'll show you like an example now. So for example, this is a scam crypto, okay? And as you can see, the first thing I want to see is it looks like a nice graphical website, okay? But then when you go to about, there's no mentioning about the who is this, like who's owning this, you know? I mean, that's something, that's a foul. Or another point is you go to their social, it doesn't work. And then you go research a bit deeper, and then you can see like, oh my God, what's that? Is that their Twitter? And that's definitely some Russian hackers. So you see, and then you see the other one, the Discord, what is that? Invalid link. So you see, you have to check, and do they have the SSL? Okay, it happens to be renewed, but now SSL is so easy to make. And then you see it's 2018. So these are points that a broker is a scam broker. This is not legit, okay? As you can see, a good broker, such as, for example, Binance, everything works. They have so many categories. So you can see here, that's a team of people's work. Like, this is not easy to make. Like, look how much there is work on the website, okay? That's one thing. Another thing is, of course, you check the SSL, and then you check, like, you can start to make some research, the social media channels. Okay, that's a real one, 8041, it looks like real, okay? Another social medias, you check the Facebook, for example. Is it business verified? Oh, it's business verified. That's quite hard to make, right? So that's quite 1 million likes, okay? Do they have? Oh, they have a CEO, okay? So you know, and he's quite, you know, public, and it's real. So this is a comparison, how you can make from one broker if it's real or not. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and learn and share. And I'll be making more videos like this. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comment. I'll be glad to answer for that. And be careful. When you trade in cryptocurrency, you can go to my playlist. The brokers that I usually promote are tested brokers that have made deposits and withdrawals. And soon I'm going to be bringing some partners. Okay, and definitely I'm going to check it and make sure before they promote their broker. Right? That was it. Crypto Inspector is out.